Welcome back, I'm Dr. Ruckus, and today we are playing Mono Red KOTH Control in Ranked Standard. This deck is sweet and so much fun to play. Of course, the star of the show is KOTH, Fire of Resistance, a 4-mana 4-loyalty planeswalker that feels a little bit like the Emperor in the sense that the floor of this card is just plop them down and remove a creature. Instead of a -2 Emperor to exile something, you can -3 KOTH and deal damage to target creature equal to the number of mountains you control, which is often going to be 4 on turn 4. And then if you get the 5th mountain down, he can pretty much take out anything of relevance, including your opponent's 5 toughness Sheldred. That's where the similarities with the Emperor end, though. The Emperor is much sneakier, flashing at an instant speed, of course, whereas KOTH is built, and that's how he feels like when you play him. He comes down as a 4-mana 4-loyalty planeswalker. Then if you +2, he's up to 6 loyalty. That is not going anywhere anytime soon, and this dude tends to come down and just stick around and generate you value over the course of the game. What will you do with all those extra mountains if you plus insert your library for a basic mountain card, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle? Well, I will tell you. Number one, if you can ultimate KOTH by going -7, then whenever you play a mountain, you deal 4 damage to any target. A great win con to just completely decimate your opponent. You can also discard the extra mountains to your Fable of the Mirror Breaker, or if you have the Sardian Cliff Stomper down, a 2-mana 0/4, it gets +X+O, where X is the number of mountains you control. If it's your turn, you control 4 or more mountains. I don't think this card is mind-blowingly good, but I think it's pretty solid. A 0/4 does block very well for your planeswalkers early, and then late to mid-game, this thing hits like a truck. You're talking swinging for 5, 6, 7, 8 damage, depending on how many mountains you have down. And if you copy him with the Fable, then you're just looking at lethal right there. So not totally dissatisfied. I do think you have to play it over the Smoldering Egg, and with the version I have, we just don't have enough instants and sorceries to fuel the egg, given that most of our non-creature spells are planeswalkers and even enchantments. Now, the cherry on top, which takes this deck over the edge, is All Will Be One, 5-mana mythic rare enchantment. Whenever you put 1 or more counters on a permanent or player, All Will Be One deals that much damage to target opponent, planeswalker, or creature. This card is nuts because when you play a planeswalker, it immediately has those loyalty counters added to it, which triggers All We Want. So if you play KOTH, it immediately gets 4 loyalty counters because you added 4 counters to a permanent you control. You then just deal 4 damage to anything, essentially. And then you plus KOTH for 2, and then you deal 2 damage to anything else. You can see how that makes it very difficult for your opponent to do anything other than die. Rest of the deck, we got some more planeswalkers. Chandra's pretty sweet, mostly just going to plus, maybe get some mana, maybe exile/draw some cards, and if you -7, you probably win the game. And Jaya, similarly, you can maybe make a blocker or just start minusing her to get extra card draw every single turn. Last thing that's of note is Brotherhood End is what is occupying the last of the 3 drop slots. For some of the games, I think I tried out between 2 and 4 copies of Rending Flame, which of course deals with Sheldred very well, but there are just some starts when you're on the draw where you just need to sweep the board. And it's tough that mono red sweepers tend to deal damage to your own planeswalkers, so that's not amazing, but I think it's worth it. I think you have to have that option around, and it pairs very well with the Bankbuster. If you take turn 2 off to play the Bankbuster, you don't feel nearly as bad sweeping the board with Brotherhood End. And hey, if you have the extra copies, just dump the Fable. It's okay, but I think you need that versatility in the deck. That's all. Enjoy the gameplay. Let's dive right in. On the play, Bankbuster into Brotherhood End. Not bad at all. Okay, basic mountain for starters. Forest, no 1-drop. I think we still go with the same plan here. Drop the Bankbuster. And we don't even have to sweep on 3. We could wait an extra turn, depending on what they do here. Mono green. Gala Greeters. What is their 3-drop going to be in mono green? It could be the 4/4. Brotherhood End might not kill it, but it still might. So let's just play out the mountain, and we'll take the draw off the Bankbuster, and still try to sweep next turn. We'll see what happens. Alright, how big? It is the 4/4. Okay, fair enough. Brotherhood End will not clean that up. They make some treasure. And we'll go ahead and, yep, eat 1. That's fine. And we'll just take the draw now. We're not doing anything else. Will be 1. A little bit early for you. Okay, how does Chandra do? Not amazing here. Okay, I think the play this turn is just Cliff Stomper, Bankbuster draw. All Will Be One actually could be a win con of some sort. We can survive that long. Play the Chandra, immediately deal 3 damage. Plus deal a 4th damage to something. Here comes the Beast Caller. This might be the coming turn to sweep, though. Okay, they take the counter. They're looking for damage. They might fight this turn. Nope, it's another Beast Caller. Okay. Well, if we sweep, that makes the Contaminator only bigger, sadly. Treasure token. 2 blockers. We'll take our free block here. Eat 4. Down to 15. Any removal spell to pick off the Contaminator would be big. Proliferate. Oof. That's too bad. Makes the Beast Caller even bigger. Land ain't it. Obliterating Bolt. Okay. I mean, that solves part of the problem. I don't think we can wait another turn for all will be one, though. So I think we obliterate you, and the counters don't go anywhere. Which is nice. Actually critical. And I think we Brotherhood end the rest of these guys. 2 damage each creature and Planeswalker. The 4/4 survives, sadly. Okay. And if we're not going to block with the 0/4, I guess we're attacking. Swing for 5, opponent down to 15. Can we get a turn to all will be one is the question. And even then, is it enough? Tracker, it's a 4/3, also dies to Brotherhood End. Okay. Dropping low. Any extra removal spell would be big. We don't get it, though. I mean, we can drop all will be one this turn. We can do it that way. And the next turn goes Chandra plus Brotherhood End. And hope that's enough. Okay. We can play out the Foundry as well. And I think we will chump block the Tracker this turn. Or the, maybe the Contaminator, I guess, so they don't proliferate. Okay. Well, let's see how much damage that is. At least only one of them has Trample. They're going to proliferate regardless, so I guess we block the non-Trampler. Take 8. Whew. Down to 3. Proliferate up to 5 poison. We'll see if that matters or not. Alright, but now's our time to shine. We've been preparing for this moment our whole lives. So we'll play out you. Three damage here. And we're pretty priced into playing Brotherhood End here. So I guess we'll use the extra mana instead. Player or Planeswalker, so we'll point it at face. And we still need to Brotherhood End this turn, so we'll point it here as well.
Aw, you're looking a little singed.
And we'll sweep. 3 damage each creature or Planeswalker. And we have 2 mana left over to draw. Okay. We live another turn down to 3. Do they have a hasty green creature is the question. They might not. Even still, we need to draw into something good. Scrap Gorger, okay. Not inherently scary. Loam Speaker, okay. Double Ramp. Okay. Does not have haste. We live another day. We do this, right? There's no reason not to. If we put another counter. Yeah, alright. This at least makes a blocker. Draw up. Not bad. My turn. Cliff Stomper. Alright, we don't need the mana. Let's see what we can get off this. I suppose we could point one of you here, just in case we hit a Bank Buster or something. I don't know if that's necessary. Maybe we could have just gone face. That's pretty good. Yep, that deals with both of these things. Okay, here comes KOTH. I'll be 1. Let's ping you. And we could play the next Chandra, or we can just minus, which is also fine, I think. Pick you off as well. Land is fine. Stomper is fine. I guess technically they could win off a bank. Off a hasty 4/4. I don't know if they're going to play that, though. Let's just sit back. There is a chance they could win. So we can still power up the Bank Buster, I guess, and absorb some serious hasty trample damage. Okay, it has trample. I think that's probably game. We have to win right now. Okay. And that's a lot of damage, actually. Right? This is immune to target of non-green spells or abilities from non-green sources. Okay, fine. We can actually hit him with the 7/4, though. Okay, we're gonna get there. Can we power with the Foundry as well? Probably. We can actually start here, just see what happens. I mean, we're pretty sure we know what's going to happen, right? We might actually win this game. 1 to the face. We can't even target that. All right, that's not bad. Plus here as well. 2 to the face. Take the land. Play out the land. I think we're powering up the Foundry, right? Leave 6 open. Yep. Seems reasonable. Okay, power up you. Hit them nice and hard here. They make it 10-10. Fine. We're getting in there anyway. They block the Stomper. Take 6. We got more damage to go, though. Play out the next Chandra. Let's be very careful which we want to keep. I would like to keep the fresh one. We ping him for 3 to the face, and we drop the last one. Let's freaking go. Mono red. Breaking through Thrun. Oh, baby. Ooh! Feels good. Whew. What? On the play. This is a little bit suspect, but it's not awful. Okay, let's see if we can get Chandra to survive and then protect her. Tap land. Okay, cool. We hit a 2-drop. That can protect her as well. Nice. Cliff Stomper online. Little 0-4 action. Boros do nothing. Okay. Well, let's just play out you. And I guess we'll plus for the mana. Not that we can do anything with it. 1 to the face. When it goes down to 19.
Watch me heat up the dance floor.
No attacks with our 0-4. Little Faithful Absence action, perhaps? Nope, nothing. All right, move to their turn. 4th land drop. Actually, Mardu. Mardu do nothing. I think we plus and look for another card to play this turn. But we don't have any good targets. Yeah, Braid isn't a good target. Fine. Are they really playing underdog in this deck? We have the Rending Flame to defend, so I guess we just swing here for 4. Okay. When it drops to 15. That's all for the turn. We lose the Abrade. It's okay. 4th land. This is now the Emperor turn. They don't do anything, though. We have a Strangle. Now, if they want Emperor in minus, the Chandra plus after the fact to pick it off is pretty tempting here. So I think we attack first, and we can play out the... I don't think it's worth playing out the next mountain for 1 more point of damage, because we might still want to draw off the Chandra. We don't know that they're going to Emperor for sure. We'll attack for 4 here first. Alright, they eat it all. Okay, we'll take the draw. Nope. Alright, play out the next land anyway. And I guess that's it. I mean, we're close to ulting Chandra. They have to answer it soon. Big score. Alright, they're going to go over the top. Don't know if it's Chaotic Transformation or maybe a large artifacts deck. We've seen nothing from them except for a Braid and big score. Okay, they hit the next land drop, so they can Chaotic Transform a treasure into a portal to Phyrexia. But they do nothing, so we move to our turn. That's not bad. I think we're just going to keep drawing. Nope, useless. Okay. Not a whole lot we could play off this except for an extra land. Maybe we take the Prowess token instead here. Swing for 5. Okay, now the Emperor comes down. All right. We do have Strangle for that.
I'm not overconfident.
Exile you, sure. Play out the Jaya. I think we'll make it a Prowess attacker. And we'll go ahead and strangle the Emperor this time. Okay, let's see if they have an answer to Chandra. Otherwise, we ult. And then, we have a win con then. 8 mana, Brotherhood End, take us all for ult. Both Planeswalkers survive the first round. That's all for now. Okay. I think we start with an exile here. It's a Fable that's very good. In that case, maybe we make the, maybe we plus here instead. Because I'm not so sure we'll have enough mana to do a whole lot else this turn. Fable online. Okay, that's all we got. Big score again. I think they must be a Chaotic Transform deck, but we don't know. We don't know why black is in here either. Could be like an Atroxa deck as well. Cathartic Pyre. Pick off our first Jai. We have the backup ready to go.
You win some, you lose some.
A Braid there. Question is, do we need the Rending Flames, or can we drop them off to the Fable? Only one is fun. I think we can drop at least one Rending Flame. I like Chandra a lot. Whew. Maybe we keep one of them in the bank just because. Drop off the extra Chandra, maybe. I would like to keep hitting land. A Braid's good in case we have to deal with something like that. I think we drop the OLB1 now and just add the mana. Okay. We're going to do that. We can play this out beforehand, I think. Not that it really matters. Okay, lands. Go ahead and plus here. Ping the opponent down a little bit. Technically holding open a Braid if we wanted to, but I don't think we need to. And swing for 2. They could play the next Emperor here. But if they make the token, we'll see. It is the next Emperor. Okay, are they going to exile or block?
I'm home.
Choose to exile it. Okay.
You are not much of a red block.
Cycle the Garden. I still don't know what the black is in here for. We still don't know if they're trying to reanimate or Chaos Transform something. Okay, minus the Emperor. They might have the last one in hand ready to go. KOTH is not bad. I guess we're going 1 damage to the face. We got a counter on the Fable, is why that happened. Flip you. Plussing KOTH isn't bad. Four damage. Okay, that's a lot of damage right there. Plus here. I think we pick off this creature, because we don't have lethal just yet. So, we'll take this guy out now. Take the next land. Play it out is fine. We could maybe play out Jaya this turn as well. They scoop. Yeah, we play out the next Jaya, deal 4 more damage. Whew! Mono red. Bring it on the heat. Let's go. Opponent goes first. This is totally keepable. We are going to want that 3rd land drop, but we'd get there with the bank poster if we had to. Alright, well, we don't hit that 3rd land drop yet. Jund. Loam Speaker ramp. Okay. We still don't hit the 3rd land drop. That means we have to play the bank buster here, because we might have to draw. So, much slower start than we hoped for. Had several turns to get there, but haven't hit that 3rd land yet. Want it curving out. Okay. They play a Fable of their own. Alright, they're definitely getting out ahead here. Swing for 1, down to 19. We hit the 3rd land on time. Okay. Question is what to deploy next. Most people can take out Chandra, so that's not the answer. So it's probably either a Fable of our own, or we just take out their 2-2. Whew. It's always tough. Maybe we let them ramp and kill the 2-2 next turn. Let's try a Fable here. Okay. Hopefully if they ramp into something big, Rending Flame is enough to deal with it, but we'll find out shortly. Okay, they've been a Harvester and a Sholdred's Edict. That's interesting to know. That means they can probably take out our Planeswalkers pretty easily. I think we give it to them. I don't think we offer this trade. They have 5 mana to pull something. Yeah. Down to 17. Invoke Despair. Lose a creature and the enchantment. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Invoke Despair in the 3-color deck. Often hard to pull off. We don't hit the next land. We could try to draw right now for it, or we could just play the next Fable, which is probably better, I suppose. If they run out the next Invoke Despair, will be pretty sad, but it won't be game over just yet. Flip their own Fable. We have too many issues to deal with on the draw. Oof, Tyvar. And I've got 99 problems, and they're all the opponent being on the play. Copy you. Because this thing now has haste because of the Tyvar. Okay. think we need the mana, though. I don't think we can block. We're in an awful position right now. Down to 11. Minus the Tyvar. Get back a Harvester if they want. Can even sack and take out the token. Ugh. Nasty. Okay. So, this can Chandra can actually take out the Tyvar, which is maybe an okay use of this thing. They'll kill it pretty soon. I think we can drop off these guys for sure. No land, though. Tough day in the arena. And they pick this thing off before combat? Sure, why not? Okay. So Chandra Plus means it just dies. We pick off Tyvar. Other option is to Obliterating Bolt. I think the Plus is actually better here, because it diverts some of their attention away from our life total, but we're getting steamrolled on the draw of this game. Okay, pick off the Tyvar, I guess.
So you might as well give up.
I really thought I was going to win that one.
Back up Tyvar anyway. Yeah, we just scoop this game.
This will be cute.
Nope. Not today. On the play with a Bank Buster into a Fable. Okay. Let's get it going. Opponent on... I can't even tell what this image is. This dude is like jumping over a slug? I don't know. Tell me. Tell me in the comments what that is. What is this thing? A troll? I'm really confused what is happening here. But anyway, we're on the board against Grixis, because why wouldn't it be Grixis? Abrade immediately. Okay, sad, but also means we get to resolve the Fable through what otherwise might be a Make Disappear turn. If they had done nothing, I think we would have just taken the draw and not run into Make Disappear, but that's not how it played out. Hit their third land drop on time. Okay, they could still Make Disappear something here. We have enough mana to drop the next Fable, though. I think we drop off at least one Sokenza, and maybe Strangle as well. We saw no early drops. Keep everyone else. Okay, next land is alright. And swing here and try to play the next Fable through a Make Disappear. We get the attack off. That's huge. They could have, you know, cut it down beforehand, for example. It means we get to resolve this next Fable, most likely uncontested. Go for the throat after the fact. We'll see if they live to regret that. Next Fable comes down. Make the 2/2. Opponent hits their fourth land drop. We're ready for a Shelly, though. KOTH can hit him hard. Giant instead. Alright, KOTH can actually only hit creatures, so they plus and make a prowess token.
You're no match for my strength.
I don't think we need the next land. We technically don't need double KOTH, so it's not bad in general. Technically, we can drop it off. Technically, we can also just draw double land. Okay. So I guess we probably KOTH and minus this thing. I think that's fine. We don't even have to. We can just attack regularly. What about Chandra instead? I guess we can do both, can't we? Alright, let's try it like this then. We can attack here first, because we're going to make the mana anyway. Alright. Send in the Shaman. Okay, Jag goes down a bit.
Kid.
Play out you. And we don't even have to burn. I think we'll play out one of these mountains as well.
So you might as well give up already.
Feel an extra point of damage there. Lay down the KOTH.
Give a toast? I'd love to.
I don't know that we burn the minus on this thing. I think we just plus here. Take the next land. Maybe they hit one of these planeswalkers with a big chunk of prowess damage, but I don't think it's worth burning the minus there on KOTH just yet. Okay, they make another token.
The experience will do you good.
They scoop! Okay, can't handle the KOTH. They read it once and then get out of here. Very nice. On the play with some removal and a Cliff Stomper. We're going to need some of our planeswalkers, but against an aggro opponent, this is a decent start. Go Geo. Okay, Mountain on 1. But we're not the usual mono-red aggro deck. Gruul. Adaptive. We don't have to pick that off. We can drop the 0-4 on them. They probably can't kill that turn 2. And then we can pick off their turn 3 play, but got a bit too much land here. Do nothing. Okay, we can save the Rending Flame for their turn then. No attacks here. We are good. Canker Bloom. Okay. Kind of a waste of a Rending Flame. I think we just pick off the Adaptive on our turn. We can strangle the Bloom as well. Okay, well, that's fine with me. Start here, pick off the Adaptive. See if they use a Tyvar's Stand. Nope, they let you go. We can try to strangle the other little guy. Let that go as well. I mean, I want it to be the control deck, but I guess we can just pop them for 4 here, down to 16. We need something other than land, though. Any Planeswalker to start drawing cards would be great. Opponent does literally nothing, but we only draw land, so, okay. Sure. Swing for 5. Looks like opponent eats it. Yep, down to 11. Okay, this one Cliff Stomper gonna go the distance. Rending Flame the next thing. Cliff Stomper goes up to a 6-4. Let's see if it has hexproof. No, they're gonna try to kill the Cliff Stomper here. I can feel it in their bones. Spinoderm. Alright. This thing has got hexproof. So, let's not target it. Cliff Stomper hits pretty hard, though. I mean, we can keep swinging here. Swing for 6. Now what? Okay, they eat 6. Drop to 5. We play out the next Cliff Stomper. I mean, if they don't play another Spinoderm, we have the removal for it, so we'll see what happens. Oh, mono red control, Cliff Stomper aggro. This is totally the plan I envisioned. Raiju, I think they just lost. Oh my goodness, that's absurd. Okay, mono red, OP. All right, I think we'll call it there. Thank you for staying all the way to the end. It does matter. And if you enjoyed today's video, please consider dropping a like, a subscribe, and a comment. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one.